so it's definitely been a minute since we've made one of these.
Hopefully the audio sounds okay. Yeah, I haven't made one of these in a while. These GoPro, or these Integra vlogs as I like to call them. I could do it in the Miata where it's quieter, and a bit more easy to drive, but it's called an Integra vlog for a reason. If I want to start a Miata vlog or whatever, I can start a Miata vlog. But on today's topic, I am on my way to Dunkin' because I don't feel like going and making coffee at the house right now, because I'm something about I don't have iced coffee at home. That's one thing. Today isn't too frightfully chilly. It actually feels pretty nice, especially in the sun. So I'd like to be outside today. And today's stuff that I got going on that's not worth filming for a vlog is I started taking pre-orders on my DA bumper bars, the replacement front bumper bars. So if you're seeing this and you want one, it requires a $50 material deposit. I'm going to start going weekly to the metal supply shop because it is quite a drive for me to get out there. And then those that have paid, they get their stuff. I can't go about fronting the material costs anymore because I mean, it's not super expensive, but that's a lot of money that I have to sit on if I don't sell anything. Like I did with my front strut bars, I made that mistake of making a batch of them, and then I'm still sitting on an EK hatch front brace, or EK front brace, EK hatch 4-point rear brace, 2 Del Sol braces, and a DA 3-point brace. So I'm not making that mistake again. So if people want stuff, they're paying for it ahead of time, and then it's being made to order, and I'm shipping it out in batches. I mean, technically after this, it's probably only going to be onesie, twosie things, but nonetheless, that's how things are going from now on. If you guys want any of my bars, I will be posting them on the Big Cartel. But from here on out, I won't be making them really, unless I'm really bored and have the extra money laying around to go get extra material. They will be made to order, so you can expect, I mean, it doesn't take terribly long to make stuff, so it's not like I'll have crazy lead times or anything like that, but I just wanted to throw that out there, that if you want one, they are available. Hit me up on Instagram if I haven't added them to the Big Cartel by now, and get yourself one. It's basically half the weight of the stock bumper bar. Makes sliding the bumper on and off really easy. It looks good. You have more room for intercooler stuff. It's stronger than the factory bash bar, bumper bar, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But what's not to love? And it's made by yours truly. So again, what's not to love? Something else that I actually wanted to mention was that I get a lot of questions about when are you going to work on the Integra? What are you going to do with the Integra? What's going on with the Integra? Stuff along that line. And I don't mind them, those questions, because obviously my channel started with skateboarding and then my Integra. So for the Integra 2, I've just kind of been in the background for the last year, at least 6 months or so. I can understand it. The Integra is right here, obviously. Like, it's not going anywhere. I don't ever plan on selling it. So I mean, I do have a few other things that I want to do to it. Everybody keeps asking me what my future plans for it are. The main future plan is just rip the car back down to a shell, repair any body damage that I can find, redo the undercoating, all that jazz, paint it inside and out, build a roll bar and stuff for it. But all that stuff's in the far future. The near future, I want to do the roll bar because I have the skills now. And because whenever I build the roll bar, I plan on taking the interior out because I got to replace the harness and stuff in here, and then I want to paint the interior because I'm not too terribly worried about all that. But there's not a whole lot left for me to do to this car. Like, I can do little onesie twosie things here and there, but it's nothing crazy. Like, I'm not going to turbo the car. I'm not going to do anything like that. I really want ITBs, but your boy ain't got $2,500 at the moment, so those are going to have to be put on hold for quite a while. But nonetheless, like, there's not a whole lot to do to the car. It's a very fun, very solid car. Like, the majority of the stuff that I want to do to it is just aesthetic or like interior stuff. And I really do want to get another DA because I really want to K-swap another one. And that's more just for the hell of it. Like, obviously I love DAs, but like, it'd be really cool to have a full interior AC, maybe power steering if I can do it. I'm not really picky on that. And like, heat, all the amenities, just chill K-Swap DA, like just something practical. But yeah, we're at Duncan here, and I gotta unravel myself from here, so we'll see you shortly. Okay, I'm back. I already got my stuff, my hash browns and my coffee, and came back and the GoPro had vibrated off the windshield, so fantastic, right? So yeah, and then finishing the subject of the Integra, the car runs mid. I'm not one for making big power. I'm not a street racer. I like doing the canyon runs, which don't require a lot of power. I like doing track days, which obviously doesn't require a lot of power. More power can be fun, yes, and at some point I'd like to do a high power build. That, don't get me wrong, that's fun, but it's not what drives me to build cars. I build cars to have an awesome driving experience and to have fun with the car. And granted, having a lot of power, you can still have fun with the car, but you can also die a lot faster. Whereas with my cars, they handle really well. And to me, I mean, everybody's got their driving preference, and some people just like going really fast in a straight line, and that's totally fine. But I just don't like doing that myself. It's fun for about 10 minutes and then it gets boring. I like doing the turns and the curves and all that stuff. So that's why I don't ever plan on boosting the Integra. It's already K-Series, it already makes a little over 200 horsepower. What am I gonna do with 400 horsepower in a front wheel drive car on a back road? Like, that's how stuff goes wrong. That's how you have a bad time. And even then, like obviously that comes in with the driver mod and stuff, but doesn't matter how much driver mod you have, like you can't use most of that power on a back road anyway. Especially without like limited slip and like a really good one at that, because I have no LSD in this Type S trans, and second gear in my RE71Rs, I still light them up coming out of a turn full throttle. Like, it's kind of annoying. So I don't need more power. So I understand why a lot of you guys say you want to see the car with more power, but I don't want more power. I'm about driving the cars. But one day we will do, I don't know, probably a K-Series turbo build or something, especially if I start fabbing my own manifolds. I'm about to start building one for the Miata here hopefully soon, so that'll give me a little bit of experience. But I also want to kind of go over, a lot of you guys have noticed that I don't do a whole lot of car stuff, and I'm kind of in between on my stuff, customer stuff, and by customer, a lot of the stuff that gets dropped off to me is usually subscribers or friends that bring me work. And if you guys, and the work that I do is, I like doing the fabrication work because that's what's interesting to me nowadays. I don't like working on cars so much. I do it because I know how. I don't know how to do everything by any means. I can do some engine swaps. I can do this. I can do that. I can do like time well water pumps. Blah blah blah. I can't build you a motor or anything crazy like that. I mean, a lot of people come to me with crazy K-swap questions and stuff. I don't know all the answers, man. Half the time when people ask me stuff, it's like specific to their situation, and me not being a jerk, I don't just tell them to buzz off. I usually end up sitting on Google for a few minutes and then I message them back with my results. But I really am no smarter than any of you guys. I have a fair amount of experience in the 8 years I've been dealing with the Hondas, being that I'm only 25. I've been doing this since I was like 17. But like, I really don't have that much into this. A lot of it is I learn as I go, and I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't get why a lot of people bring me a lot of the questions that they do. I don't mind it. Like, it's cool that people come to me for that stuff, but I really don't know that much. But yeah, on that subject, a lot of you guys have been kind of asking what I'm doing, what I'm going to be trying to work out for myself. And at the moment, if you guys haven't already been watching regularly and you don't follow me on Instagram and stuff, the main thing I'm trying to do right now is continue to be self-employed. And I'm hoping this year, being 2021, I can take that self-employment and legitimize it, get an LLC, be legal and all that stuff, you know, because right now everything I do is under the table. And a lot of it I can write off of my YouTube taxes, but I can only write off so much because I already put in way more than I get out of YouTube, and so the taxes part, at least for me, I don't make enough money for the IRS to like come and stab me or something, but it still just always sketches me out. So my goal for this year is to get legit, hopefully have enough income or workflow that I can feel comfortable getting an LLC and paying taxes quarterly and all that stuff, because I mean, I don't know exactly how everything works. I don't know if I have to pay regardless. I'm sure it's you pay based off of what you make type stuff, but still, it's just a big old scary thing that you got to deal with. And being that I'm new to all of this, I have no experience. Like, I don't even have a whole lot of real world experience out on my own. Like, I was in the Midwest for a year on my own, and then I've been back kind of like, I don't know. It's just, this is all stuff that they don't teach you in high school, and they really should teach you in high school. But of course, they're going to push the whole agenda of just like, go to be a slave for somebody else, and I just can't do that, dude. Even at Hassport's a pretty cool company, don't get me wrong, but it's still me slaving away, making somebody else a bunch of money, and I just can't do that. That's why I want to be self-employed so bad. That's why right now I'm sacrificing a lot of my content, a lot of stuff. Like, I don't hang out with much people because I don't want to go spend money. I'm missing out on a lot of track days because I don't want to spend the money. I'm missing out on building my car more because I don't want to spend the money, because I'm trying to find ways to reinvest and make money. Like, whether that be in tools usually, because the majority of my money right now is going to tools and supplies. And then once I have a bit more money to play with, I want to start investing in some sort of passive income like stocks and stuff like that. Because, I mean, I'm trying to also plan for my future as well as be self-sustainable and have a business that is self-sustainable. And I have a long, long way to grow with my business. Obviously, I have a lot of learning to do. I have a lot of growing to do. I have a lot of business stuff that I have to figure out. It's a scary, scary thing. And hopefully you guys are here to help support me. And if you would like to help support me while I get this stuff going, just continue to watch, comment, like the videos, and if you could please sign up for either the Patreon or pick up some stickers or pick up a shirt or something from the Big Cartel, or even drop super chats while we're premiering videos. Like, that stuff really, really helps, because I don't make a lot of money off of YouTube, like, at all. I'm still a very small YouTuber, so money is tight, and trying to chase your dreams and become somebody by yourself is definitely hard. But I'm going to cut this video off here, guys. I'm pulling out my street now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more of these Integra vlogs, we can talk about literally whatever. And if you guys have conversation subjects that you would like, I'll probably be posting polls up on Instagram and stuff that we can go through. And yeah, we can figure this stuff out together, and we can have a good conversation. We can have a good time. So yeah, again, guys, if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you've considered subscribing and I didn't bore you to death. And hopefully the video and the audio turns out okay, because I mean, I've had to change GoPro positions a few times now, and I don't know how this mic sounds because I don't have a audio thingy on the screen. So do what you love, think about the rest, and see you in the next one. Peace out.